In this tutorial I'm going to talk more about the fields and how you can change the different feel of different shapes. And then I'll go on and talk about how you can group different objects together, for example a text box and the shape as well. So we've got our arrow here and we want to change this fill, this blue colour, this solid blue colour. So I go up here and click on format, okay, and I'll go back to the fill button, the little down arrow, so click on there. This time I go to gradient. Now you'll notice over on this left hand side, okay, we've got all these different variations that they're showing us. Okay. Now you might want to choose one of those, but if you don't, go to more gradients. Now what this allows you to do, if you click on two colours, okay, you might want to change the colours. So I'm going to go for purple, okay, and it shows you what they look like. Okay, so I might want to go for that one, and then okay, no, that doesn't look too bad. Okay, so let's just go back on there. Now I might not want a gradient done that way, okay, so let's go back to more gradients. Now what you can use is the preset colors, and you could have one color if you want to as well. You can alter the transparency of the two colors as well, but I'll leave that for you to have a play with. So I'm going to click OK again. Now I'm going to go back to here, because if you look, it also does textures, so we could put a texture on. So I'm going to select this one here, okay, and you can see that's changed and become a texture in the fill. Now I'm going to go up here because I want to do an undo, so I'm going to go undo. Okay, let's click back on the arrow again, and then finally let's click on patterns. Okay, so we could have a patterned effect if we want to as well. Now again, I'll leave that for you to have a play with if you want to. So let's click cancel on that there this time. Now what I want to do is I want to move this text box over the top, okay, so you can see the writing. Now if I now try to move these, they're going to move separately. I'll just go. Okay, now we don't want them to move separately, we want them to move together. So what we do is we highlight both objects, okay, and you'll see both of them have been highlighted. We now go up to here to arrange, and we click on this button that says group. Now what that does is it makes the two objects together, and so we can move them together. Now after you've been doing some work, if you click on this button, okay, you can ungroup them, because you might want to split them because you've decided to do something else. Okay, so if you click on this button, okay, then it ungroups them and you can move them. Okay, if I click on one, I can move them separately.